Hello, today we are looking at Ubuntu MAT7 17.4 final beta, and this is one of my favorite Ubuntu flavors, and this version of Ubuntu Mate is no difference. This release is running with Ubuntu Mate 1.18 and it's total fully GTK free, which is absolutely awesome. And one of the many things, not just one of the other things, but one of the many things that I like about Ubuntu Mate is this welcome screen. One of the best in the business, and that's not just for Linux, it's for general. First I'm going to untick this because I prefer to only see it once. And let's go to introduction. Let's have a look. Let's make it full screen. And as you can see, it's very simple to understand, very integrated. It's beautiful, it's clear. It's not just links to other websites. It's not bad, but it's always better when it's like integrated in the whole app, if you can call it an app. You can install Steam, mobile integration, all normal stuff, but just every time it just looks better. And this is nice. This is something new for 17.4. You can click on them like this. Let's check for updates right now. Here we go. And then additional screensavers is cool. Nice stuff to look at. If you have any questions and you want to check it out, you can see what is going on here. It's very neat. It's very clear to understand. And absolutely awesome to open it all together. Backups, network shares, firewall, users. It's a very nice layout. Very, very nice. One of the best. Very easy to see and to configure. And it gives you a very nice introduction to this fantastic operating system. As you can see, I'm running it in VirtualBox. It's Ubuntu Zesty Zappos. Kernel 4.10. I'm running with 1 core for i5 system, 2 GB internet, and just the storage. You can look detailed and utilities. It's very cool. Love it. And if you go now to community, see, everything is integrated. You're going to go to the Google Plus, Facebook, stuff, website, chat room. Let's click on it, chat room. It's very cool. Everything is so simple and laid out, just as it should be. Many people would say, but it's not always like it. The software center, that is one of the things I love the most about Ubuntu Mate, and why I would and do recommend it to many new people, is this software center is awesome. One click install and have your password for many awesome apps. It's not so much as other software centers, but it's getting more and more, and it's all the apps people actually want. Like all the main apps. Like there's Minecraft, there's the Steam is also here. GIMP, Webpaint, just running through all of this to just so Dropbox, Chromium, Google Chrome, Skype for Linux Beta, Telegram, Vivaldi. LibreOffice is already installed as expected. Programming, Item. Let's install Item just to see how quick it. Cute. Okay. So that's awesome. So they actually like, you can first choose all the programs which you want to install and then it will install it all together so you don't have to like wait for ages. Oh, wow, it's a lot of updates. Sorry, I'm doing it like live. I'm not trying to hide anything from you. But it's very cool, this App Center, that it's like, it gives you like the ability to like queue a few up. In the past, it installed one at a time, and or you have to like, what's you call it? You have to like wait for the. I'm sorry. You have to like install a package, so you have to add them to bulk. It didn't do it automatically, add them to bulk, which is very cool. If you look here, this is different window views with Workspaces. While this one is busy here, let's continue to this workspace. Here's a trash. Here's the from panels. About panels, it's 1.18. Yeah. As you can see, I'm just running with you through this video. I'm like a fool of myself. I know it's not as organized as most other people out there, and this is just me. I'm not trying to be somebody else, and I hope you appreciate it. Using panels, you can check through the stuff. You can add new panels, and you can move them around. To the right, to the left, any place you want it to be. Very cool. Huh. Force quit. Wonderful, that is back. Am I doing too much with the computer at the moment? Most probably yes. But hey. And the lead panel, we just saw what it does. Properties. You can make it like solid color, then you can choose the color. Or you can, when you say solid color, you can make it totally transparent also. And you can use background image, which is cool. On use system theme. And then add things to this panel. I love the little widgets, if I can call it. You can add different menus. You can add like a command that you can click the terminal. You can add like a CPU monitor, system monitor. Let's add it. And let's move it. Where did I move it? Oh, amazing. Edit. Ah, yes, back now. That's awesome. So let's try to move it again. just do it. Yeah, so basically that is about panels. Let's go back to the side where we are actually busy with stuff. And this is like restore the windows and hide them. I'm doing too much to this PC at the moment. I apologize for that. As you can see, I'm playing with it. You can create new folders, simple, create a launcher. Let's call it Firefox. You can create launchers, of course, the normal way also. You don't have to do it like this. And it immediately knew what the picture should be. It's awesome. As you can see, I'm training my CPU a bit, like all my installations and things like that. But hopefully it'll be soon finished. Then we can continue to look at what we are looking here. If you make like a mail.google.gmail.com and we just pull the link over, it works. It's awesome. So you can make it like links to your website like this. Properties. Let's see if we can change the picture. If you have a picture of a mail or something like that, or you can look for it here. It's awesome. And create documents. You can create an empty file. Open terminal. You can check what is your kernel number which you're running. You can, if you enable this backup, it will work for you. Organize this by name and backgrounds. They always got cool backgrounds here. Ubuntu MAT7 always makes something awesome for every release. It's always exciting to look at and look at these cars. The rest are still pretty much the same, but look at these cars. I'm gonna go for a solid black one today. And another cool thing about this release of this software update of finished is awesome. Another cool thing about this Ubuntu release is that the lock screen, if you lock this computer with Ctrl-Alt-L, is the same picture as your wallpaper. Where in the past it wasn't like this, and they changed it that it's like this, and it's absolutely awesome and so cool. This is like the normal off button. As you can see, just everything looks much more clear with this GTK 3. It just looks more polished off. And here's our resources. You can see it runs for 1.3 gigabyte and all the updates are finished. As you can see, my terminal went totally down now in the installations. So let's just give you an idea of what it's needed to run it. If we go back now, successfully installed. If you continue to look at the software, you get an idea about the software. You can continue to look here. I will come back here soon. I'm sorry for the mixed of jumping around in this awesome system. You can install video editors here. I love KTN Live. I'm using it for all my videos. Continue to look here. Servers, able to KSR, Minecraft, OpenSSH. different software centers. I don't know why, but it's there. Just because they can. And yeah, then how to get involved. You can check these things out. You can shop at the store for computers, stickers, pen drives, shirts, mugs and other stuff. Please do it. They deserve it. Or you can just donate anything to them. They will really be grateful. They're such an awesome operating system. And you can join them on Google+, Facebook, Twitter, or donate, or go to the main website. Let's go to the main website quickly while we're closing this. As you can see, we are running Firefox 50.1 and it is, yes, the system settings. We will look at the system settings here at the control center. Just all different ways together, which is awesome. Welcome, we have just looked at Ubuntu MAT7 welcome. Control center, let's have a quick look. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff, so it's a bit overwhelming, but rather just come and look here at what you're looking for, and then you can look at it individually much more easier. Here you can configure your login window, internet, printers. It's so easy to add printers in Ubuntu and Linux overall, software and updates, software center, software updater. It's too much to run for each one of them, so I will just like flash for startup is created, time and date. You can configure your time and date, users and groups. You can add users here, I believe. Yeah, type in your password. Very good that they ask you it every time. Software update, welcome. You can install additional drivers for like video cards and things here. Bluetooth manager. I don't have Bluetooth on this computer, so it's no use for me to check it out. Disks. If you want to format a drive or something like that, it's always a good thing to do. Displays. The place where you want to, if you're adding a monitor or projector to your system and something isn't lacquer or the screen resolution, you can come and check it out here. Keyboard shortcuts. You can add, you can change. Mouse. If your mouse is not running awesomely, you can check that. Power monitor. And sound, if you have extra sound devices plugged in, you can come and choose them here and configure them here. Sometimes I notice like it will switch to default even when you don't want it, but then you can just come and recheck it here. If your sound doesn't work, it's good to check it out there. Firewall configuration, network manager, network proxies, all about internet, look and feel. Now we're coming to the cool stuff. Appearance. Yes, different layouts for you. You can make it look more like how you want it. Backgrounds. We already with your fonts, you can change your fonts. So icons. Main menu, you configure your main menu here. It's going to look like this. May tweak. This is the awesomeness of Ubuntu Mate. You can add you can add a trace here, computer. You can icon size, you can make small or large. Let's make it large, small. Panels. This is the coolest thing, and they added a new panel also. Cappuccino. It just changes every single thing. And you can configure it there. You can see your menu looks like this still as it was. Pantheon, I don't know if I say it correctly, but look at this. Isn't this awesome? Love it. Fedora. I still use the traditional GNOME 2. I would have been shocked if it doesn't use this. Unity. Immunity stands for unity. Very interesting. I like it. Netbook. Redmond. One eye. Used for many people. who's familiar for that layout, and Ubuntu MAT7. So for the sake, let's go to the newest one of this group, Pantheon. I say newest because I haven't seen it before on other releases, and it looks absolutely fantastic. You can change the notifications here. Screensavers, you can change the screensavers and configure when you will turn on one of things off there. And yeah, about me, check information about yourself, and change your password there. Accessible technologies, and look at it, isn't this good? Preferred applications. If you are new to Ubuntu Mate and you don't like these notifications, there is a way to easily just delete the app that runs this error messages, because it doesn't break your computer. You can just make it disappear. I think it's called appert. You can run sudo apt remove appert, apport, and then you won't see these notifications anymore. It's totally up to you. You can disable it also, but I don't know the command out of my head. But in general, isn't this an awesome operating system? You can see the guys behind this operating love the operating system. They want to make it look awesome. They want it to be user friendly. They want it to be modern yet familiar, and they absolutely hit the nail on the head with this operating system. Yup. We looked at it before. Yes, off. On buttons, places, just our file system. Familiar, just everything just looks fresher. And that's what you want. You want something that is continually improving. Yes, the item which we just installed. Yes, it's not the default menu, but it's a Phaeton, but I told you. You saw how I switched over. It's LibreOffice 5.3. I love this menu. And here's the system settings again, and welcome also. And here's your end consistent lock screen. Turn the device off. Let's just look at LibreOffice. It's LibreOffice 5.3.1.2. The latest, the greatest, the sweetest, and the awesomeness. And let's quickly enable the Microsoft Office like ribbon. It's difficult for me to say Microsoft Office like ribbon every time, but that's the easiest way for me to explain it. The notebook bar, presumably is a better way to say, and it looks awesome. Yeah, that is my look at Ubuntu MAT7 17.4 final beta. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.